Carlos Nelson with Cascade Sports. We're here at Grandview High School's practice, home of the mighty Bulldogs. We have a couple of assistant coaches. Who do we have here?
I'm defensive line coach Phillip Doolin.
Defensive coordinator Nick Frank.
Corners coach, Coach Webb.
Hey, Coach Webb, tell our audience a little bit about yourself. How long you've been coaching, where you coach, from the ground on up to where you at?
I've been coaching here at Grandview for 11 years consistently, and started out about 15 years ago. Had my first gig out in Olathe, Kansas. Went from there. I coached 1 year over at Rockhurst football, and I've done 8 years over at Rockhurst, and then coming over to Grandview. And I'm loving the experience here and giving back to the kids.
Yeah, Rockhurst was our first interview. Coach was retiring.
Yeah, Coach Severino, yes.
Yeah, Severino was retiring. So how's it been here at Grandview? Run that down. What was your first year like to where you at?
Oh, wow. You had to ask that question. I think we've grown over the years. I think from the coaching staff, through the program itself, from certain schemes that we run, things have got a lot better each year. We know right now the record don't stand for anything. It doesn't show for the effort and the coaches that put the time and effort into it. But I honestly believe that we're on the right track, and hopefully by the end of the season we can find ourselves deep into the postseason.
Hey, Coach, tell them a little bit about yourself, your coaching career.
So again, I'm Coach Nick Frank. I'm young, as you can tell. I've only been coaching here at Grandview for 4 years. I got hurt when I was in college at Baker University. I GA'd there for that year. And then that's pretty much my coaching career.
What was it like your first year here? And run that down to year 4.
So my first year here, I kind of came in as a volunteer to help around with the linebackers. It was a great year. I went to high school here at Grandview, so I have a passion for the Bulldogs and for a winning program here. My second year is when I took over the DC spot. I've been DC now for 3 years.
Explain to them, some of them not football, what DC is.
Defensive coordinator. I call the defense. I run defense. This is my defensive staff here, my secondary and D-line coach. So that's pretty much, I just call the defense and they do all the work.
Your next year here, what was going down?
Well, as we're going to continue to grow, the kids have been in this defense for 3 years now.
This program was brought to you by DeCapo's Cookies. Support your local bakers.
Yes, sir. Yeah, as the players said, they're playing well. We're picking up a lot of extra things, doing a lot of fun things that we're getting out of the high school defense and running more collegiate stuff now.
Excellent. Run it down. You know the drill.
Again, I'm Coach Doolin. I'm a defensive line coach. I thought they was calling my name. Excuse me. Coach Doolin. Yeah, I'm Coach Doolin. I'm Coach Doolin, the defensive line coach. Like Coach Frank here, I've been here. This is my 4th season here at Grandview High School. Originally, I thought I was coming in for offense, but with me coming over defense, I got a lot.
You play?
Yeah.
Where'd you play?
I play. Well, yeah, I graduated from here. I graduated here in Grandview High School in 1998 here, and then I went off to Fort Scott Community College from 98 to 2000. And then from there, I went to the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, where I was receiver, and I played. I got a lot of stats down there. So
run some stats down real quick. They want to know them stats. Run that down, baby boy. Coach Frank said that you was the spokesperson.
Oh no, I'm definitely not that. You heard who the spokesperson is, but no, I just run down my last season there at Pine Bluff because I ended up I had an extra year to play there. Right. I ended up leaving early to try my luck in the NFL, but my last season stats while I stayed there, I had 46 receptions. 1,021 yards and 11 touchdowns. I averaged over 25, 26 yards of kick return. I was also a kick returner. Got a chance to do some punts. I played in many different positions. Got a chance to throw the ball, run the ball, play tight end. Yep, and just a lot of different things.
So you bring a whole lot of experience to this Grandview Bulldog.
I do. Yeah, just I think technically I do, and like I said, I'm learning from these guys every day. In 4th year, like I say, then I think I'm growing pretty much. So.
All right, with Cascade Sports being home of the student athlete, how important does the coaching staff express how important that education is?
Oh, I'll start. I guess I'll start. You want to start off? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Again, I'm Coach Webb, secondaries coach. Education is very important. I can tell every student that I've dealt with over the years, that without education, there is no future of you playing collegiate football. Even here in high school, you can't succeed on the football field if we don't find you doing your things in classrooms. So take care of your classrooms, understand what the process is, get used to the process, apply the process, and then from that point,
Coach,
you'll find yourself.
One other, well, two other questions.
Yes.
And this is from all of you. How important is it to have a good administration behind your program, and how important do you feel it is to have the student body up in the stands? Because me being a former athlete, even though I was track, having that support in the stands and the administration meant a whole lot. And I know in football, as close as it can get, those stands can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Well, I'm going to let my DC Coach Franks answer this question because by him being a former student here, he can actually tell you the experience that he went through.
It's really important to have the administration and everybody on your side, and as a coaching staff to gel. It's important that we all come together, administration, coaching staff, everybody, so that we can get some wins. That's the most important part, coming from Baker, seeing how Baker University worked, and here at Grandview seeing that support and having the support in the stands. That's almost more important. The kids need the support from their friends and their family in the stands, and it just gives you somebody to perform for and in front of. That's so important. That's the most important part there.
Excellent. It was a pleasure having you on the show, and we look forward to covering one of your games.
Thank you, sir.
This program was brought to you by DeCapo's Cookies. Support your local bakers.